Alrighty. How's it going? How's it going? Can hear myself. There we go. All right. So today I wanted to get in here and mess around with some PvP mechanics. And also, we could work on setting up like a 1v1 duel thing. Just like a rudimentary version. Oops. So, what I want to do is give myself a giant floor. So, let's say this is 100 by 100. That's a pretty big lobby. Let's go smaller than that. Let's go 50 by 50. Something like that is probably better. I want to be able to see your marble straight up. Nope, that's backwards. That's upside down though. Hmm. I'm confused. But yeah, so if anybody's around, I'm basically just gonna publish this and I'm gonna try to put together some really simple um logic to have a 1v1 duel. So let's turn all the guns on. Let's say for our first weapon, we have a sword. Everything's unlocked already. For our second weapon, we have a pistol. For our third weapon, we'll have the assault rifle. For our fourth weapon, we'll have the shotgun. And for the last one, we're going to go with the rocket launcher. Sent to killer on killing blow. So sword looks pretty good. Pistol, we don't want it to be automatic. Assault rifle we want to be automatic. Let's say that... I don't know. We just start with 1,000 bullets for now. We just start with 1,500 bullets. Shotgun, 1,500. Rocket launcher, 1,500 rocket launchers on us. What's up, Naz, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're messing around in Eon today, trying to do some PvP stuff. I want the damage of the shotgun to be way more than 12. Let's also have that be 40. Which is the sword. Assault rifle is... I think assault rifle should be like... Yeah, 22 is pretty good. I don't know. Let's just have everything be an even number. A 10 number. 40, 30, 20, 40. And then rocket launcher. 200 is too much for splash damage. I want it to be like 70. 70, and then the damage straight up would be 100. Or 100, I don't know, I'm just messing. Let's go 100 and... It'd be nice if we could just push our own numbers in here. $59 it is. What's up, Cyber Dragon? Good to see you. Fall off. It's probably how much damage it does as it goes farther. Be less damage farther out, or it could be like 57 damage everywhere, probably. No AoE damage, yeah. Let's go 100 on the splash damage. And then a half it? I don't know. That seems good. Alright. So we're going with the sword, the pistol, assault rifle, shotgun, rocket launcher. So today we're going to work on setting up some like rudimentary 1v1 logic. I was going to put this in as a target. I'm just thinking... we could publish this early. Let me just set a target up really quick. I had it set up in the other one, which I could probably copy over to a different one. We're gonna go to versus this one. These have targets in here already. Okay, paste that over here then. That's not right. Copy component health. I don't know if I can paste it in across experiences. Doesn't seem so. But that's okay. We can just hop back to this other experience. Anyway, it's built up better. We'll just ignore this for now. I can use those spawners though. There's lots of boxes. Floating UI, please go away. Okay, so at least we have like a target range thing. This land is extremely way too big. Wait, why is the position changing? Oh, I see, I see. Let's just go with like 50 and 50. No. Whoops. Okay. Now give me another floor. The target range. I'm going to publish this really quickly here, so we can test out shooting each other again. If anybody wants to hop on, if anybody's around. I'm going to log on to another computer as well, so I can test myself. Okay, so there's the test range. And then we've got these bad boys. Whoops. Which are spawners. All this stuff is not being used right now. Let's move it out. Let's grab this wall for now. Put a big collision on the other side. Let's grab this and this and this and duplicate it. The final version probably will not be like this, but we're just going to get some sort of version set up here to get some tests done. So this will be, let's call this like Arena Red Team. We'll call this Arena Blue Team. And then if you go here into triggers, you can go lobby Q. And this is like trigger volume without an asset that has special it's like a special behavior. No, it's not even a behavior, it's just a special, maybe a special component, I guess. Acts like a special component. It acts like a special trigger volume. When I was working on this other lobby system that I put together, it's pretty cool. I should have shown it to you live. But I did look for lobby. So there was a part of me that remembered there was a lobby set up, but I didn't remember where to find it here. Because what I did was I went into the behaviors and stuff and I searched for lobby and it wasn't in here. So I was like, I must have been imagining it, is what happened. Let's say that to enter this lobby, you just need to be underneath the red. Like underneath the pillar, maybe a little in front of it. I don't know. I just want to like get in there and mess around right now. Not 100% sure what the system looks like yet. But there's going to be a lobby queue here and a lobby queue here. And we're going to go 1v1 for now. But if more people want to test, like I don't want to... Let's just say it starts with max 32. It doesn't really matter now. Goes after 30 seconds. Is it locked after? No, not right now, but it will be. Because we want to have duels, like 1 versus 1, or 2 versus 2, or 3 versus 3 equal amounts. Is the goal here. Message on enter, message on exit, so that's trigger volume. Message on start. Unlock message, PvP mode. Ooh, this is new. Team size. Imagine 2v2 match pool. Pool name. Group. I can't see what it says. Can I drag this out? Group lobbies, yes. Match duration. Score to win. Wow. It would be 5. Team assignment. There's the red team. So I need to add another team, which is with the spawns? Do. The teams are created with the lobby. Are you sure? Because you have to swap into a spawn point. I know it's click on ground, but like it's just a habit. Also, when I set up a teleport, like I like to use this entity position. So even to this day, I move the thing around and I switch it to entity position. It's an old habits die hard. Okay. But yeah, the spawn point controls the team. So this is team red. This is team blue. Right? And you have to swap into blue. So this swap message is what's going to put you on the blue team. Max players, and we need this to be like, I'm just trying to think through everything and show it. We need this to be locked, because the only way we can get in here is with the swap message. Zero's unlimited. We'd probably control that with the lobby and then lock the lobby, so we don't need to worry so much about this. But we need to make sure the health components and the movements and the sounds and whatever we're doing with all this match up for whatever the match is going to be. But yeah, this swap message right here is important. Player needed probably swap message into the team you are. So this would be like blue arena team if there was only one arena map. I have these messages 1v1_0 to try to like break battleground maps into different ones, since they're all going to be on the same map and not instanced. Probably, definitely not right now, instanced into other private instances around the main experience. Around the lobby. So this is for the red team, and afterwards, I don't know, it's a trigger volume message, so you would think the message on start would be a good player message to send somebody into the spawn. It's a good test anyway for all this. Message when the game starts. So that's when this is going to count down from 30 seconds. And if there's one player in here while it counts down to 30 and it hits 0, it's going to message on start. Team assignment red. Okay, so this is right here too. So I probably got confused because I can't add teams here. Anyway, so when you teleport... Oh, I need to create some surface around here. We're going to duplicate this and bring it on over here. So I guess I don't really need spawners. Do I then? One thing I was going to use spawners for is I was going to leave health off of the main lobby one, because I can't lock guns back up, so I wanted guns to at least not kill you when you're in the lobby. you wouldn't have health if I took it off of the swap. Enter lobby when you swap back to this spawn point. They don't, there's no way to lock them back up. There's no lock message, and I thought that maybe if I like went to the HUD and I thought that if I hide the weapon loadout that it would lock them, but that also doesn't lock it. I think it makes it so that I just can't even let me see. So here you can see my weapons. I'm shooting stuff. And then we go back out. I can't see it, but I can still shoot and switch my weapons and stuff. So that just hides it, but it doesn't, it also does not lock it. But for now, let me publish this, just if anybody wants to hop in. It's definitely not done yet or anything. I'm still going to be working on this over here, but we can hop in the target range. Can try to hop in the target range. Whoops, I did not want to do that. Is it zoomed in at all? Oh, no, I'm zoomed out. Oh, there we go. That was weird. The thing was like off the screen, but when I zoomed out and zoomed in, it fixed it all. This is my shooting range. Oh, yes, sprint is in here. That side's not done yet. Ooh, you can fall off the edge. I actually don't know if we have health over here now that I think about it, even. Oh, we do. Oh, actually, we didn't swap to... Oh, that's the wrong side. I'm an idiot. Nah, we don't have health over here. Need to change that. Let's just give each other health everywhere so we can test it out. I don't know. Or just turn off the rest of the spawners then. I thought I was going to have to use more spawners. Can you shoot the targets? Oh, he left. Hey, well, they didn't die though. Alright, sorry. Let me publish this again, and let's see if we can shoot each other. Yeah, the targets. I love when you get to put a preset of itself inside of itself. It's like Inception to me. I love doing that. It's like one of my favorite things. When you have to make the preset and then put the preset inside itself and then and then save the preset again. Is it weird that that's exciting to me? Hmm. I just can't shoot that far. You almost killed yourself. I can't shoot you. Hmm. Respawns too fast. Seems to be working. This is my favorite wall back here, launching rocket launchers at it. I also, we're not seeing the health bars. And it respawns extremely fast. I died. Was I killing myself? I also need to put my own health bar on the screen. It looks like the movement is looking really good. If we're in the right locations, that's looking really good. Targets are looking good. Can't tell if I'm killing myself. Pretty close though. Just need the bullets to hit each other. Yeah, and if we hop over to this one, should be able to see the health bars, I think. They were there. Yeah, you can see the health bars on this one. They are respawning faster. I must have changed that. Health. Death delay 10. No, it's just happening extremely fast. I have it set for 10 seconds. It's dropping on the destroy. Or maybe that just changed. You changed how that works. Yeah, so it looks like maybe a little bug. It was working, so it's just I noticed it because I had it set up for 10 seconds and now they're dropping right away. All right. That was a good test. That was a good test. So now that we've done that, let me work on getting the 1v1 lobby sort of working here in my head. So I guess what I'm going to do is just work off of one spawn, right? I don't need more than one spawn. I shouldn't need more than one spawn when you really think about it. Can I edit them once they're already in there? No, they're done. So can I edit this or no? Let's go. Let's just make sure so I can separate them in the future. We'll start with blue, ABC order. We'll say blue arena 0. Blue arena 1v1 0. I think that's how I've been basically doing it. So what team it is, what map it is, what type of map it is, and the first version of that map is my thought process. So if I copy this, add this team, I can add the red version of this team. So I'm thinking, like, what if I have a map of 10 people and we have like 10 different 1v1 maps? That'd be a good way to do it. So you could have multiple matches go in. So there is this match pool name here. So this pool name could be arena 1v1 underscore 0. Team size 1, because it's 1v1. So what do I do up here? Visible distance, max players 1. Countdown is going to be like 5 seconds once it starts. Yes, it should lock when started. We'll just set it up properly. Restart timer on join. No, because it shouldn't start timing until somebody gets in there. There's only 1v1 on this. And then click to surface to teleport. This is that thing I need to get used to. So we're going to teleport right here. Weapons lock has been added. That's pretty cool. So let me give this a save. I'll also save it off. Offline version for myself. We can give it a refresh. So my idea here was in the lobby, the weapons will be locked, hopefully. You go into the target range, and the weapons would become unlocked, and then you go back into the lobby and they would lock again. So this is going to be a good test. So it's automatically unlocked. There's the lock message, okay. So let's say these are not automatically unlocked now. And for now we're gonna just use one message for all of it. So let's say that this message is unlock weapons. Let's say it's unlock weapons and lock weapons. And they start locked. Unlock weapons. Lock weapons. Unlock weapons and lock weapons. Unlock weapons. Unlock weapons. Obviously, it's nice to have all this control of all the different stuff, but for now, we're just going to do it all with one message that we're going to funnel through. So let's give ourselves a board. Okay, so we already have this one. Let's rename this to, let's just call this lock, unlock, weapons. So right now we have enter lobby. Actually, we can just send this here. Oh, we can't send multiple. It's okay. Enter lobby right here. When we enter lobby, we're gonna lock the weapons as well as hide the weapon loadout. And when we enter, or I'll leave it right here, the target range, we're going to unlock the weapons. Okay, so they all unlocked. That was perfect. And we pop back out here, and now the game work. Perfect. Worked great. Now I can lock them up. You can't switch weapons while one's reloading, I just noticed. I think you should probably be able to change weapons and then the reload not work, but I don't want to make things too complicated, obviously. Just it could just be an Eon thing for sure. Yeah, I have PvP enabled. Combat. PvP, PvE, PvP, PvE, health, crosshair. Maybe if you have PvP and PvE on, it can get weird. I don't know. Probably not. I'm always down to show you some receipts. So we have the blue side done. This is called the lobby queue. It looks like it names itself. Wonder if I can change that. Probably can. Give itself. Because I duplicate it so it's the exact same. Lobby queue. Blue. Lobby queue. Red. Lobby. Okay, so that's all good. We're not going to teleport to this position. We're going to teleport like on the other side of the map over here. Enable matchmaking. We're in the same pool. This one is going to be on the blue team. I set this one to, I did not because I redid it, red. Team assignment, broadcast type. I'm not sure what broadcast type is for. Oh, for this part. Don't start. I'm not sure what like all the variables and parts of my system are gonna be yet, but I'm sure we're gonna send a message on start, obviously, to get everything going. I think that's pretty close to what we need to do here. So let's see. I'm in this one. It's counting down. So it didn't wait for the other one still, though. Match pool. There's start. Maybe it's, I need to change this to 2. Probably not. That's probably needs to be down here. No problem. Just getting my hands on it. I did notice with the lobby systems UI that it can hide itself in very weird places. Like, I should be able to see it from 135. Okay, that one just disappeared for like no reason. That one appeared for no reason. That one disappeared for no reason. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's because they're not always on top. But, yeah. Just completely gone. If I go this side. I don't know. Like out of your blind spot. There's like a blind spot. So, that's pretty much, we're in a good spot here to test stuff coming up. We got to get the PvPs hitting each other. Once you teleport over here, I can just think through this logic for now. The scoring system. So I'm thinking that it's going to be first to 5. You get like 5 seconds before the match, usually, to choose your guns. I don't know if we're going to be choosing guns in Eon right now. It looks like there's pretty much just, you set up your slots. And there's really, at this point, no way to organize your loadout other than what the dev sets up. So what I was potentially thinking, once we get further on, like you could lock up these slots, which you have to earn the slot eventually. And then you could have like persistent variables that, like a persistent true false that checks if you have the rocket launcher unlocked. a persistent true false for the shotgun, persistent true false for the assault rifle, and maybe you just start with sword and pistol. And you have to unlock these other ones, is the plan for now. But at least when you get in here, you need some seconds to get your bearings. And then you're going to get released. I'm probably going to build the arena map on Blender. But I don't know. I think it would also be just as easy to build with shapes that were given in Eon. I think the arena map could probably easily be built with the shapes we're given. I want to encourage people to just make games with shapes too, because I think it's totally viable. So I had this other system over here that I'm hiding that I have a bunch of variables for already, but they were all part of the lobby. So I don't think I'm going to use any of this actually. Let me look at my variables. Probably going to still use player variables. Let's create a admin. Let's create an admin folder. Let's put odd job variables in there. So what I was doing here is using just like an old school tactic of having a global visitor count add up as you are joining the experience, which gives everybody a unique visitor ID to the experience. So those are for, then I got a username, keep track of kills, keep track of wins potentially. So, but these are all the variables that I was doing to make my own lobby system, but there's already a lobby system. So the only one that I really could have in here that I could use is the time. Yeah, I'm fine. I have versions of this saved if I want to use it. Just delete all this. Boards. Yeah, this is all done for me already. Well, potentially I could just keep this unique user ID system open for maybe something. Show hide cursor. Not sure how I'm going to handle this yet. Probably a button on the keyboard and the HUD. I want this to be mobile friendly, so I guess you can't use a cursor. I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot to turn my my ping tuber wasn't up there. I'll be right back. I'm back. Admin folder. So this can just go away. Just thinking if I can salvage any of this. Which I think I can. I think I can. So I had some just like nice looking stuff that we can pull out of here quick. Alright, let's grab these. Bring them up here. Oops, wrong side. Dang it. So this is a visual, no, this is an area indicator VFX. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of the trigger volume as well. We're going to say it's enabled at start. And it's going to get a little bigger. This is why you should name things. So basically, I'm just trying to give people a visual indicator to, hey, stand here, be on the blue team. That's what this is. And so it's going to be intertwined with these messages somehow. Probably have to combine some messages into a few, but for now, let's just say I could just add this visual effect to this, can't I? So, yeah. I don't know if I can drop the Y, but I can drop you. Okay. Then we'll copy this one. Pretty close. Okay. So we've got those, and then what I did was if somebody was on top of it, then I would turn on the solid bottom. That's too big. Bring the radius down a little bit. Come on. Something like that. And then you turn this one on when somebody's in this queue. That's the idea. So let me just go ahead. I don't know what these messages are going to be. I'm just going to leave them off for now. Sounds bigger. So is this exit message going to get sent when they start too? Let's test. Message on enter. Enter red 1v1 underscore 0. Paste this and go exit. And then we'll say that when we exit the queue, exit red. So let's see if we get the exit message on the start message. So turned on, turned off, turned on, turned off. Yes, we do also get the exit message, which is fine. We can put like locks or something on it. Make it look like it's locked up. I didn't finish that one, did I? They don't seem to have blind spots anymore. Cyber Dragon might have fixed that. So this will be exit blue. This will be enter blue. We'll change this. Enter blue. Exit blue. So that was the kind of the idea of that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I need to show people their health. So if I go into HUD, we're gonna do a health bar. I don't need this at all anymore. This progress bar can go. Leave queue can go. We'll just put this over here for now. Actually, I don't need this. And then here we're just keeping track of all of our variables for now. So here's the health bar. I also want to show the sprint bar. I don't know the best way for all this to look yet. You put all this stuff. We'll just put it up here for now. Group one, group one, group one. Kills and deaths counter. That's interesting. Probably won't have the kills and deaths counter because I can't control them with my own variables. Player list. I want to see the player list for sure. I for sure want to see the player list. Player list, you can add your own variables. That's really good, nice. So yeah, these are just all the variables I'm working with. I want a health bar, I want a sprint bar, I want to see the players, and we need a weapon loadout. We are probably going to drive with some quests, I would guess. So let's keep quests live. I don't know if you're still listening, Cyber Dragon, but something I was interested in is a message when we switch to a gun. Because I was thinking, like in Rivals, when you switch to your fists, you get a double jump ability. But the system doesn't know when I switch to fists. So, can you use the weapon loadout to push? I want the game to work on mobile, though. Not a switch message. A message on switch. Can mobile people push the buttons to switch their gun? Where'd my sprint bar go? Is it because I don't have sprint on this movement? Sprint. Enable sprint. Enable double jump. One jump. I can toggle custom buttons for mobile. So I could, what you're saying is I need to bake the message in to the switch message. So with weapon loadout, I could bake buttons right on top of the weapon loadout that do that. Or like right underneath, like use. I'm just worried with mobile. I'm just curious if this weapon loadout thing right here could be its own buttons. That would be interesting. But if there was also a message that said message when switched, switch to message, I don't know, dude. But I know on a computer, if I push 1, I'll switch to that. So I would have to bake the message into also pushing 1. You know what I mean? My wife is texting me. I'm totally down to, you know, also doing whatever logic we feel is best. It's not that difficult to bake messages into things. The trouble is just making sure you think of everything you need to do. So we're working on the lobbies over here. We kind of got it set up. After it gets set up, there is a yes message. There is like a start message. And so we'll give players 5 seconds to get their bearings. I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds to get their bearings. And then it's go. You'll get 60 seconds to fight. You should have like a specific amount of ammo for each gun, each round. Which I don't really know what the answer for that is. I think the answer would be to allow me to use a variable. for starting ammo. I would need a variable for at least starting ammo, I think. Everything else would be okay not to be a variable. I mean, I once jokingly told you that I'm slowly going to ask for everything to be a variable, but for now we can just give people like a million bullets and just never run out of bullets. If you run out of bullets, you gotta buy some more ammo. Because there's a reload message. Reload sound. Ammo pickup sound. Ammo pickup message. To this weapon. Wire this message to let the player find ammo. Since there's no number here, I'm guessing this needs to be a message argument. The ammo pickup message probably is a message argument. So you attach the variable in the message that you're sending. Reset to default would be an easy way to do it. So since you have a starting ammo here, I could be like, I don't want the pistol to have more than max ammo is 60. It's a lot for this. Mag size is 12, max ammo 60. So the max ammo you can hold is 60. Is that what that means? I mean, these are probably pretty good numbers. Anyway. Yeah. So maybe, yeah, if there could be some sort of message in here also to reset default loadout or whatever. Default start ammo. But I 100% can see how, like, having your damage variable, mag size variable, all this stuff would allow people to upgrade stuff over time with persistent variables. That's a good stretch. So after they die, they get kill, or one person gets a kill. The other person, they all get teleported back into their corners again. You're going to get re-healthed up. So I need to make sure the person that didn't respawn gets filled with health. And then we just keep going. Once the system finds a player that gets to 5 points, then it'll end with like some sort of victory screen for them. Where you'll be able to see the winner. In like some sort of pose maybe, or just the winner. Doesn't need to be a pose. Because I want to just play with the balls. I want to just play with the ball avatar for now. Maybe some sort of stats, and then drop everybody back in the lobby. So that's what I'm going to be working on this week. I gotta get back to doing some. I got some work emails and stuff hitting me, so I gotta bounce for today. But I think we had some good tests today, and I'm working towards this 1v1 here that I know we'll make good progress on. And I'm going to try to get up to stream at least 1 hour a day this week and just keep some progress going. So I appreciate all of you out there very much. Thanks for hanging out, Cyber Dragon. It's awesome to have you in chat. Everybody out there, hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh. Alex is still streaming, so we can run over to Alex. I enjoy backrooms. Whoops. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Reach out if you need me. I'm always open to help you with anything. Sort of. Almost everything. Alright, here comes the curtain.